You know what stinks about all this? My camera's coming clear and I'm still getting problems uploading videos. I got my camera's perfect. But I'm just going to state is we got, this is Lone Wolf. I'm tired. I've been trying this 9, 10, 12, 13 times now. I'm getting very tired. Right, today we're going to talk about the ego-based relationships and emotions and how words can affect those emotions and how they're supposed to affect those emotions. Ego-based relationships are relationships that are based on the fact that you love what you see in yourself and your partner, and you see your partner and you see yourself, but you will not love the partner for their differences. You cannot accept it. You don't like it. That is an ego-based relationship. You either love somebody for every quality or issue they have, or you don't love them at all and you go away and you step back and you understand, I need to back off, I need to realize where I am. Because my phone always howls, it does that every time I have my tablet. So my point I'm going to go at on that is I'm hoping the one that I know, she realizes this, that, it's either you accept me for every little quirk and flaw I have, and you fall in love with every bit, or just please walk away. Just go away. I can be bothered to look aside every difference and just go, I love it, I miss it, I miss the arguments, I miss the cute little quirks, I miss the fact you talk all the time in the morning and I can't and I want to be quiet. I miss all that. It's just, I miss that and I appreciated it. I really did, and that stinks. This is where it's a one-sided relationship, is where it's not her fault, bless her, because she lives in an idealistic culture where, I wouldn't say culture, more of a town, where it's where these people say, well, he's got to do this, he's got to do that, he's got to perform, he's got to do this, otherwise he's a wanker. And, when one does that, and one lives by outside influences, and she still does, because, fucking A, it shouldn't matter. Well, what does it want to draw needed attention to each other? It's like, I'm sorry to disagree with you. If you really cared for another person, you would respect the wishes and you wouldn't give a shit. Who cares what other people think? It's your relationship. It ain't theirs. And until she learns this, I'm going to have to just be where I'm at and just go, you know what, I'll talk to you, but, I am going to tell you that I care about you. I'm going to tell her how much that I do love her at times. I'm going to say that because it's the right thing. It's how I feel. I'm telling her how I feel. I do love her. And, I know she does me to a point too, but I don't think she loves me as much as she thought she did, because I think she loves my sides of me that are exactly like hers. But my sides that I'm trying to be myself, and I feel like I trust her enough I can do that, it pisses her off. And that's not a good thing. That's because I think she's in an ego love. And I bless her heart, it's not her fault because of the idealisms that are shoved down her face. So I forgive. It's okay. What will be will be, and I'm okay with that. Now, when you live in a good, perfect relationship, like I said, you get in a relationship where you respect all differences. You love the person for every little thing they have, everything. Sides that you share, sides that you don't share. You love every bit about it because you miss it and you appreciate it. That's a perfect relationship. It's harmony. That's loving your fellow being. That's the best you can get. It's like, ugh. So now we've covered this. So let's cover on words and how they affect emotions, how they're meant to affect emotions. When a word affects your emotion, let's say if it's a word that someone's trying to teach you something and it hurts and you get upset, you're supposed to get upset because pain is a tool that teaches. You learn. When one learns through pain, they learn how to go, okay, now I know what you're saying, and it's okay. So everything she's told me about my little quirks, my anxiety, I admit it. I got a bit of anxiety. It's part of me, though. I can't fully get rid of it, and I never will. I don't choose to because, I don't know. I've kind of come to a point in my life where it's like, whatever, fuck it. I'm just happy. Just be happy. Be well. As Nathan Martin, there's a guy named Nathan Martin, EFT. He's a good gent. You can find him on Divine Pollination. You can, subscribe to his Facebook page, Divine Pollination. Him and his lovely partner, Aileen. They told me that, this is what they told me, and I bless them for this. They said, you do not need to change a bit. You can be however you want, whatever you want, as long as you're you. Me, I am zany, I am anxious, I am jumpy, I am goofy, I am spontaneous. When I get excited, I get up close to the camera, or I get right up, and I'm like, yeah! It's like, that's because I take great interest. I'm expressive. I'm an expressive being. I'm an artist. And artists are expressive. And that is lost in this culture. That is lost in this decade. The 80s and 90s, that was the way to go. Man, right. Now, so words and stuff right here, and how they affect your emotions is when a word hits you and it hits you deep, it hits your heart, and you kind of look down, and you kind of go, okay, that's a good sign. That means you're taking it in and you're learning from it. Now, if it's a word that you know isn't right, you know 100% in your heart that that person's just being a dick, and you do that, that's when you're just settling and you're going, okay, I accept what you say because I don't want to fight back. And that's what you feel. It's different. The heart doesn't feel that. You don't get it in the heart. You get it more like in the fucking gut and kind of in the head, and it's like you get upset because it's not true, and you're just settling. So when she said something to me about my anxiety, and she said that, it kind of drives her nuts. It's like, well, I know it does. And I wish I can't change it all the way, and it hurts deep, and it hit me in the heart. And I was like, I accept what you say. Thank you for being honest. I even applauded. I even said thank you for that. That's a sign. I took it in, and it's one thing I wish she would realize is she needs to learn. She needs to learn how to. God, I've been hanging out with some other mates. I'm picking up the lingo. She needs to learn how to. She'll grow. I can't say what she needs to learn on here because if I say it, I'll give it away. She'll come to terms with what she needs to learn. And whoever she's with, she'll get to the point where she'll accept them for everything. Every little thing. It wouldn't matter what it is as long as they're not, a complete dick trying to hurt. And then it's like, if she accepts that, then she got problems. So my thing is like, when you appreciate a relationship fully, you get out of the ego, and you get out of the, you learn how to not be so scorned in your words, and you learn how to just appreciate everything. That's when you can actually have a good, loving, longing relationship. And I want to say to you guys, you take my shit, and a lot of you guys have learned so much, and I've seen some of you guys grow. And you guys, one of y'all just got married. Fucking bravo! I'm not going to say who it was, but bravo to you. I applaud to you. One couple did separate because they found that the other person didn't love them, and it was best for the both of them to break apart. That was on mutual terms. I said, well, whatever you guys do, please keep it on mutual boundaries. Don't just do it out of spontaneous. Just do it out of both respect, and be honest with each other. Hey, but make sure it's on equal terms, because it ain't right when it's just one person saying, oh, you're not right for me, when the other person is so head over heels. There's a reason that person's head over heels. It's not because they're in love with the idea of being in love. There's a difference. When one's in love with the idea of being in love, they're in love with the ideas of what it could be. But they don't appreciate, everything. I will say, like, I'm a lot different than her on this one. Is I appreciate everything, even if it's arguments, good times, bad times. I miss all of it, every bit of it. I miss our arguments. I miss sometimes our head screws. I miss our conversations for hours. I miss cuddling up together. Every aspect of it I miss, and that's where I'm different, and I go, you know what, I'm ready to settle down, is because I've gone, I love you to bits, and I don't care. And that's the difference, is when I'm not fed by the ego on that one, is because it's okay. Whereas, in a sense, I'm sorry to go there, and I am going to kind of target it a bit. She's fed by her ego, and she's still fed by her ego, and it got her into pretty bad relationship just recently, where she met a guy right after we broke, and he was almost exactly like me. He was in the same crap I was, but the difference is he's textbook, and he used this calm tone, and he used it on her because she told him how she likes the calmness, so he fed upon that and used her, and I'm like, it's a shame, but one makes a mistake and one learns, and I do hope one day, whatever happens, that she learns to appreciate everybody, people that are coming to her lives. I mean, God, we helped each other so much. I helped her get off medication, and then she helped me, helped me through a rape that I got raped, years back. She helped me with that. She got me to go and see somebody with that, and I've been trying to deal with that for years, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little upset. So, forgive, I appreciate everything she's done. I appreciate all the fights, everything, but she doesn't. She's just fixated on herself and how she wants her partner to be this perfect guy, and she doesn't understand that, you're singling everybody. You're singling yourself out from everybody, from any possible chance you could have to have a relationship in life. A relationship kind of life. You don't need to have a relationship of a life, but to have that connection with another partner is great, and you're singling yourself out for that because you expect them to be exactly like you. I admit with her, I'm the most comfortable with her than I've ever been with anybody else, and it sucks. Even when I'm aggravated at her, I'm still happy. It's like, today, we had an argument. I was still happy. I'm just happy to be by her side. I was actually happy to have the argument, because I take it like, it's like, I'm mad at me, I'm fighting with you because I fucking care about you. I appreciate that, but she doesn't look at it that way, and she's not going to, and it's not her fault. I can't tell her what to do. She's gonna have to learn this. It's not being saved. It's not. I can't save her. She's got to save herself. And she's like, "Well, I don't need to be saved." It's like, that's not my point. You need to figure out where you are. You don't know where you are, and that's the point I'm saying. You need to save yourself because you don't know where you are. You're spiraling down into the rabbit hole, and even worse because you're letting yourself do it, and you're not letting anybody else hold your hand. And it's okay, I guess. It is what it is. If she sees this video, and it may make her mad now, I really hope that she's okay. I really hope she's going to be okay. I don't know what's going to happen with us, but I told her straight up, I said, I'm not going to have you slander me. I'm not going to have you slam that guy in my face, because unlike him, I'm still here. Unlike him, we've been through so much crap, and I didn't fuck off from you. And it's not because I can't get better. It's because I choose to stay. It's a choice. And with that, YouTube, thank you for not commenting on my stuff. You have the opportunity, and I appreciate you don't. You're respecting my wishes. Even though it's right there, you can. I do respect the fact you don't do it. Thank you very much. Have a great Monday, and I'll have another video soon. And there you go.